But Michael, talk about that in regard to clients that you've had, and when you have to talk with them about, you can have a bench trial, you can have a jury trial. Everybody has a right to a jury trial. I mean, how do you discuss that choice with them?
I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. This is so attorneys sometimes practice what we call defensive legal representation, where we are worried about somebody accusing us of malpractice if and when they get convicted, right? So we're worried about that. So there's our private feeling when we think we should waive a jury, and there's the feeling of, hey, well, I mean, it's a more conservative thing for me to not waive the jury, do a good case, and then if they get convicted, at least they can't say an ineffective assistance of counsel appeal, hey, he waived the jury. I've done it many times. I remember a case, a rape case, when I just knew. I knew that that jury would convict my client, but I knew that the specific judge in that case would be able to peer through all the emotional evidence, and I got an acquittal, right? Now, there have been times when I've waived the jury and I've got a conviction, right? So obviously it lives with you, but when you know deep down, you know this specific judge is a grizzled veteran, and there's too much emotional, impactful testimony that's going to be introduced in this case, you live with the consequences. Because when you go into that courtroom, you're going into the theater, you're going into the tournament, basically. You could win, you could lose, but you had to give your client the best chance of success. In this case, I wouldn't have even hesitated. I would have told my client to answer your question. Look, the law changed in our state because of this fact pattern. We tried to move the jury. This jury pool is way too inflamed. They're out for blood. They're going to get you, young lady. You're going to spend 60 years potentially in prison. We got to get it in the hands of the judge, and we got to live and die with what we can present to this judge. We have no choice. And I would have let her make the choice, obviously. So it's always a defendant's choice. But I would have been passionately told her, let's waive the jury.